This person was very comfortable at first. Very comfortable. It feels like they're like, I was so comfortable that I just knew I can keep doing this and I wouldn't get caught. I would never get caught. They thought you were too dumb to notice. They thought you was extra dense. Okay? This is how they felt about you. And they got a surprise, didn't they? Yes, they did. Good day, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to Milk Honey Rose. I am Mystic Alchemy. Thank you for being here. You see what it is? This is what it is. These are those individuals that take your kindness for weakness because you genuinely want to be kind. Like, that's your nature. You want to be kind. But you, let me see how to say it. You are still kind and you allow yourself to be as such. It's just that you know how to turn it off. And someone did not know that your faucet works so well because your on and off switch is very, I want to say durable. It's just in working order. There is nothing wrong with it. Okay. So you know how to turn off and turn on. Just like a light switch. 0 to 100. Quite quick. Okay? That's the energy that I'm getting. So it's like, because you were so kind, they never thought that you could have like a mean bone in your body. You're not mean. You can't be mean. Because you're always nice to me. So I just want you to be nice to me. Right? And you don't have any problem being kind. Right? But that don't mean that you're just going to continue to take somebody treating you any old type of way, doing things, trying to act like they not, and then smiling in your face when they really try to get you. No, honey. No. They know and they see now that they were all wrong. Absolutely. Okay, they were absolutely wrong about you. And now they've reaped what they've sown. I didn't want to say it like that. Now they reap what they have sown. Okay? So there's something about them sowing a seed for your life. They tried to do something to you. I don't know. It just feels like somebody really, and this could be multiple people, they really tried it and spirit denied it and said, excuse me, not my baby. I don't know what you thought? What you thought? That spirit asking these people trying to get you, trying to catch you slipping. What you thought? Because you thought wrong. Yep. Let me just let them think that they got it. let me just let them think that they got it, because then it makes it so much better. Victory is so sweet. Victory is so sweet. That's what happens when spirit is walking with you. There's things that were aimed at you and they never even grazed you. They didn't even touch you. And you know why? It's because you're so focused on yourself. And you're so focused on, what you love and who loves you back, that you can't even see some of these attacks that people try to throw at you. And even if you do see them, you're like, oh, that's nothing. It doesn't even faze you. And there could have been a time before where when you would know or you would recognize when somebody was I heard promoting attacks towards you. Promoting attacks. That sounds like gang stalking. It sounds like a bunch of people just coming after one person. You like, all y'all coming after little old me? What you worry about me for? I'm just over here living my life. You need to live yours. That's why yours is twisted now, because you worry about other people's stuff. You see, and that's the energy that I'm getting. So because you're so focused, the attacks that people try to send at you don't have any space to give them any attention. And if you do see them, it's like, okay, I see it, but I'm just, it can't affect you. A lot of these attacks can't affect you if you don't give it any energy. When you start paying attention and giving so much value to it, just by giving it attention, what you give attention to, you value. You see? So if you know you don't value that type of energy, why give it attention? And it feels like you actually did just that. And this is what is so I heard it's manipulating them. Your energy manipulates them? That's weird. That's interesting. Hold on. Your energy manipulates them. They don't know. They confuse. You confuse them. That's what I'm getting here. Because you don't respond in ways that... I heard normal people. You're not normal. You don't respond in ways that normal people respond. So this person is used to a certain energy, a certain frequency from people, and you are a complete alien. Your energy is completely alien to what they're used to, and they feel like you're a manipulator. They feel like you are them. They feel like you do their deeds better than them. Like how they try to sow bad seeds, they feel like you do it too, and you're just hiding, and you're trying to act like you're like an angel when you're really devious. Now, if you want to, flip that switch over to the dark side, you can, but you'd rather not. You'd rather not. That's just the energy that I'm getting. So yes, partially they are right in some sense. However, that's not what you're choosing. You only activate that when necessary. Okay? Because you're in that energy of a sensei. Senseis, they know that with those hands, I always say this, they could break him all the way down. They can break him down. But they're not just going to do that because they can. They wait until it's necessary. They're very responsible with the power that they have. And that's why you've been given such power, because you're responsible with it and you don't abuse it. A lot of times people don't reach their spiritual, their full spiritual competency, I want to say, because they don't show spirit that they're responsible. They're irresponsible. So if they knew they had such power, they would just abuse people with it. And there are some people that do have spiritual gifts, but they use them for ill intentions, for ill intent, and they end up harming people, and then they suffer the consequences. But they get so much energy off that they don't care. They just keep doing it over and over again. And it's unfortunate. But those people, they actually have so many more gifts to activate that would work so much better and have such a greater impact if they use them for the greater good. But a lot of those individuals, their minds are distorted, so they'll never reach the fullness of who they could be. Okay? So yeah, this is that destroyer energy that I told you about before. Yes, you are still high ranked up to that destroyer. You are the destroyer. Many of you are in that destroyer energy, and it's natural. It's all natural. You did all the work. Only a select few get to be in that energy to where they destroying people and don't even know. I think that's like cool though. In a way, it's cool because it's like you don't even want to do that, and your energy does that because spirit is walking with you, and it's really spirit making sure that you stay on your path, because you staying on your path is the true destruction to those who actually wanted you to self-destruct. Okay, so if you deem this energy of the destroyer as suitable to continue to walk with you in your spiritual journey, drop it down in the comments below. I declare being the destroyer is an aspect of my love. And it really is, even though it sounds crazy. But it is an aspect of your love, because you're still a loving person. It's just, you just understand yourself, so it makes you much more than what you may seem to be. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're feeling my vibe, especially if this message does resonate with you. To book a healthy conversation, you can by visiting www.milkhoneyrose.org. Also, you can join the membership here on YouTube to gain access to additional content. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.